All right, once I get the patch cut out, then I need to seal the edges so that the frayed threads from the material don't poke through the marrowed edge. So I take the soldering iron, I seal the edges all around, and then I go back and ease the corner just a little bit. It's that sharp 90-degree corner that's going to try and poke through the marrowed edge. So I just kind of move that back just a little bit. Ease that sharpness down just a little bit. Now there are two ways to do a 90-degree corner. You can either go over it completely, turn it, and then come back, or just kind of pivot in the corner. So the first one I'll do is I'll just pivot on the corner. So I'll get it started in the center here. I'm going to go fairly slowly here. And when I get to the corner, I'm going to pivot around it. It's basically trying to increase the number of stitches that are on the corner. So I'll do that one again. Kind of rotate right at the corner. Okay, that's one way to do it. The other way is to go straight across, rotate, and then come back. So here I'm going to go all the way to the end. And still try and pivot just a little, go around just a little bit, but now I'm going to stop, move the patch out of the way, rotate it around, and bring the needle in as close to the far edge of the marrow that I can. Manually turn it by hand a couple of times. And go forward. So here, try and pivot just to cover that easement a little bit. Rotate it by hand. Move the patch off, around, and again, put the needle in as close to the outside edge of the marrow as you can. Get a couple stitches going by hand. Take the tail, move the tail out of the way. Cover it up, and to finish it, pull the needle up, push the patch out of the way, bring the needle down to the side of the marrow stitches without nicking the marrow stitches. Do that a couple of times, and then chain it off. Alright, so we've got the two corners. This one here is where I just kind of pivot around. This is another one where it's pivoted around. And this corner here is where I went over it and then came back. And you can see the needle stitches right here that go all the way to the edge. And there's the other corner where I went this way all the way over and then came back. So it depends upon the look that you're going for, if you're going to go all the way over or if you're going to just try and pivot around. Generally I try to do that technique there because I think it makes it look a little bit cleaner, but totally up to you. Out here.